Alright, so wrap up time for Angel Moon, our first Much Abrew About Nothing featuring one of our instant deck techs. So the deck, it was cool. I like Blood Moon decks, I like Line of Sanctity decks. I really like that aspect of the deck. I felt like a lot of the hands were awkward. One of the problems, and it's pretty obvious just looking at the deck list, like your creatures start at 4. A lot of modern decks, their creature curve ends at 4, or even before 4. So we don't really start doing things until turn 4 as far as creatures, and then we have 4, 5, 6, and 7s, which is just an unheard of curve in Modern, especially for a deck with no ramp. So then the plan of surviving with Dawn Charm and Riot Control, which we don't have that many of, is just, it feels really awkward. Like the whole thing, that aspect of it feels awkward. The Leyline of Sanctity and Blood Moon package is still very good. Of course there's some matchups where it's better than others, but it's still solid. So I guess if I was going to change this deck, there's a couple things to consider. One is to add some actual ramp to the deck. There's a lot of times I'd have a Dawn Charm or Riot Control in my opening hand, and I would wish it was a Boros Signet or something. So maybe one possibility is to change the configuration so you're getting to your big things faster. So that is one suggestion. The other possibility is just to go with a slightly lower curve of creatures and maybe stray from the Angel theme. As far as the creatures go, like, Guardian Seraph is better than I thought, but it's still not great. Linvala, matchup dependent. Baneslayer Angel is very good, but then Sunblast Angel and Gisela are just so expensive that I think it's just too much. So I was kind of imagining this deck maybe with a hasty Dragon curve, if you're going Thundermaw Hellkites on 5, or even Angels and Dragons. So the deck is really sweet. It was fun to play, and I like some aspects of it, but I think it could definitely use some more tuning and work to really be ready for fighting the Modern format. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed our first Much Abrew About Nothing featuring the Angel Moon Instant Deck Tech. Look out for the deck techs all week this week. Make sure to like them, comment, subscribe, and we will have another one next week.